What if I told you that your memory isn't fading just because of age, but because you're missing one simple food in your diet? Yes, your brain might be silently struggling every day, and you wouldn't even know it until it's too late. Every year, millions of seniors are diagnosed with memory problems, and by the time it shows up, the damage may already be done. But here's the good news. New research now shows that there's one powerful food that can help slow, stop, and even reverse early signs of memory loss. Not a pill, not a powder, but a real food that could already be in your kitchen. And this isn't guesswork. Scientists have proven it improves memory recall by up to 48% in just 12 weeks. That's life-changing. So, don't go anywhere because, in this video, we're counting down the 9 most powerful brain-saving foods for seniors, and the #1 food you must start eating before it's too late. Trust me, you'll want to stay with us until the very end. Let's start with something small but mighty. Pumpkin seeds. You might have them sitting in your pantry without realizing the power they hold. These little green seeds are loaded with magnesium, zinc, copper, and iron. Each of these minerals plays a huge role in keeping your brain sharp. Magnesium helps your brain cells communicate smoothly. Zinc protects against damage from stress and aging. Copper helps your brain's control, send to talk to the rest of your body. And iron, it helps carry oxygen to your brain so it can think clearly. Research shows that up to half of all older adults may not be getting enough magnesium, and that can silently increase your risk for Alzheimer's. But adding just a handful of pumpkin seeds to your day can help turn that around. Try them in your oatmeal, sprinkle them on a salad, or toss them into a smoothie. If chewing is a challenge, soak them overnight to soften them. Light toasting is okay, but skip high heat. It can destroy some of the good stuff. Now let's talk about red grapes. Not grape juice, not grape-flavored snacks. Real whole red grapes with the skin and seeds. These are packed with resveratrol, a powerful natural compound that protects the memory center of your brain, called the hippocampus. As we get older, that part of the brain starts to shrink, making it harder to remember names, places, and events. But resveratrol has been shown to slow this process. In fact, in one study, seniors who consumed it every day for 6 months had sharper verbal memory and better brain connectivity. That means their brain cells were talking to each other more efficiently. Red grapes also fight inflammation, which is one of the leading causes of memory loss as we age. For the biggest impact, eat them fresh and raw. Keep the skin and seeds. That's where the magic is. You can freeze them for a refreshing treat, or add them to a salad with nuts and olive oil for a brain-boosting meal. Speaking of healthy fats, let's move to one of the creamiest and most delicious foods on this list, avocados. They're full of monounsaturated fats, which are the good fats that help improve blood flow to your brain. That means more oxygen, more nutrients, and better brain performance. Avocados also contain lutein, a plant nutrient that supports both eye health and mental focus. In one study, seniors who ate just 1 avocado a day showed a 25% improvement in memory and attention over 6 months. These are the kinds of results people usually hope to get from pills, but you can get it from your plate. Eat avocados raw. Slice them on toast, mash them into guacamole, or toss them in a salad. Try not to cook them too much, as high heat can reduce their brain-boosting benefits. Now, let's look at broccoli. This common vegetable is one of the most powerful brain protectors available, and it's affordable too. Broccoli is rich in compounds called glucosinolates, which help your brain clean out harmful waste. It also has high levels of vitamin K, which supports the structure of brain cells and helps them function properly. A long-term study found that seniors who ate the most broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables had a 38% slower rate of mental decline compared to those who ate the least. That's a big deal. You don't need to eat a mountain of it either. Just a cup or two a few times a week can make a difference. Steam it lightly to keep the nutrients strong, or roast it gently with a little olive oil and garlic. You can also finely chop it into soups or egg dishes to get it in without much effort. Next up are eggs. For years, eggs were blamed for high cholesterol, but today we know they're one of the best brain foods around. That's because eggs are a top source of choline. Choline is used to make acetylcholine, a chemical in your brain that helps you think clearly and remember details. Low choline has been linked to mental fog, confusion, and poor memory in older adults. But here's the exciting part. Research shows that boosting choline levels can improve memory scores in seniors. One egg contains almost 150 milligrams of choline, making it an easy and natural way to nourish your brain. And don't skip the yolk. That's where most of the brain nutrients are found. Eat them boiled, poached or scrambled gently in olive oil. Pair them with spinach, mushrooms or avocado to create a complete brain-friendly breakfast. Let's move on to blueberries. These little berries are known as a top memory-saving food for good reason. They contain anthocyanins, a group of antioxidants that can actually cross into your brain and protect brain cells from damage. Inflammation in the brain is one of the biggest causes of memory loss, and blueberries help fight it at the source. In one recent study, seniors who ate freeze-dried blueberry powder every day for 12 weeks showed a 72% improvement in focus, planning, and short-term memory. That's an incredible improvement. For the best benefits, eat them raw, fresh or frozen. Skip the sugary muffins or jams. Blend them into a smoothie, mix them with yogurt, or toss them into a bowl of oatmeal. Just don't boil them, since high heat can reduce their protective power. Now let's talk about walnuts. They even look like little brains, and as it turns out, they're one of the best nuts for brain health. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid. This type of fat helps your brain cells stay flexible, so they can send signals faster and more clearly. As we get older, we produce fewer of these fats, which is part of why memory gets slower. But walnuts help fix that. In one large study from UCLA, seniors who ate walnuts regularly had 40% better memory and thinking skills than those who didn't. And it's not just memory. The study also found better mood and reduced stress. A small handful a day, about 7 walnut halves, is all you need. Eat them raw or dry roasted. Add them to salads, oatmeal, or trail mix. If you have trouble chewing, soak them in water overnight to make them softer and easier to digest. Next up is a food that surprises a lot of people. Beets. Yes, beets. These root vegetables are loaded with natural nitrates, which help open up blood vessels and improve circulation to the brain. That means more oxygen and nutrients reach your brain cells. This is so important because one of the first things that happens in memory decline is reduced blood flow. A fascinating study from Wake Forest University found that older adults who drank beet juice before walking had better brain connectivity and sharper mental focus. Their brains actually looked younger on scans. If you've never liked beets, try golden beets. They're milder. Roast them gently, blend them into smoothies, or enjoy beet juice in the morning. And don't throw away the beet greens. They're full of folate, another brain-protecting vitamin. Finally, we've reached the #1 food for protecting your memory. And it's something you might already have in your kitchen: extra virgin olive oil. This isn't just cooking oil, it's brain medicine in a bottle. Olive oil is packed with monounsaturated fats and special antioxidants called polyphenols. These compounds help repair brain cells, reduce inflammation, and flush out harmful proteins like beta amyloid, the same ones linked to Alzheimer's. In a recent study, scientists gave olive oil to mice with early signs of Alzheimer's. After just a few months, their memory improved, and the toxic proteins in their brains dropped by 60%. In human studies, people who followed a Mediterranean-style diet rich in olive oil had a 53% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's. That's not a small effect. It's a massive breakthrough. To get the most benefit, use only cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil. Drizzle it raw over salads or vegetables. Use it as a dip with bread, or mix it with lemon and garlic as a dressing. Avoid frying or high heat, which destroys the helpful compounds. Just 2 tablespoons a day can give you real protection, and it's easy to include in almost any meal. So, there you have it, 9 of the most powerful memory-saving foods that every senior should know about. From pumpkin seeds to olive oil, each of these foods offers a unique way to support your brain, sharpen your memory, and help you stay mentally strong for years to come. But the key isn't just knowing them, it's actually eating them. Not just once, but every day. Real results come from real habits, bite by bite, meal by meal. Your brain doesn't need perfect genetics to stay sharp. It needs the right fuel. And if there's one food you should absolutely start today, it's extra virgin olive oil. Its ability to protect brain cells, reduce inflammation, and flush out toxic waste makes it a true superfood for your memory. If you're over 60, this is the one food you don't want to miss. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these memory-saving foods do you already eat? Are there any you're planning to add to your meals this week? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. And if this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. Remember, your memory is your life. It's every moment, every smile, every name, every story. And with the right food, you can protect it, nourish it, and keep it strong for years to come. Thanks for watching, and take care of your health, starting with what's on your plate.